Hello, welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this channel from. Today we are going to Watamu in Kenya. If you watched the previous video which I uploaded, we arrived Mombasa 2 days ago. I was so tired, so I just had to rest for a while, and then I said I have to go to Watamu because I hear Watamu is a very good place. It has good beaches around there. The history of Watamu is a stunning coastal town located along the Indian Ocean, about 120 kilometers north of Mombasa, where we are presently, and 15 kilometers south of Malindi. Malindi is another town in Kenya, another coastal town in Kenya. Here Watamu is known for its pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and vibrant marine life. They say Watamu is a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers like myself. So I'm on my way to Watamu to explore the beach there. Any of the beach I find myself in, we are just going to explore it. As you can see, there's a lot of construction work happening along the road to Watamu. We are still Mombasa. Oh, I love these buses. I've seen a lot of these buses in Nairobi, bigger ones, better ones, have some good coloring, good paintings. I hear they call them matatu. If you're Kenyan, please correct me if I'm pronouncing it right. Matatu. I just love how the buses look like. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm in a game. I love to see these buses with all the drawings. Some of them have Spider-Man, Superman. I love the way they decorate their buses over here. I'm in love with that. I'm sure when next I visit Nairobi, I'm going to try matatu because I hear matatu is a very, very good experience. Well, for us travelers, matatu, they say, has a lot of music inside. The light, just catch a matatu from maybe one area to the next area just to listen to some loud music. But I was wondering how the Kenyans do it because matatu, they say, has a lot of loud music. So I wonder if they take that in the morning to go to work. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you have to take a matatu to work, and all of that music, you might just get to work feeling like you're coming from a club. Anyway, it's the life, but I'd like to try that one day. They have a lot of construction work happening here, but the roads are okay. One thing you always notice that Kenya is a right-handed drive country. They drive on the right side of the road, no, on the left side of the road, because their steering is on the right side. So just like England and Japan, to me, coming from a country where we drive on the right side because our steering is on the left side, sometimes it's confusing when I see cars moving on the other side of me. But I'm sure if I have to stay in Kenya for a while, I'm just gonna get used to that. So we're on our way to Watamu. We're driving through, just experiencing the area, experiencing the drive, looking at how the Kenya is built. This bus is come again in front of us. I love this bus. So we keep going and just stick with me. Another thing I'm going to talk about is they say Watamu has a marine national park, which is one of Kenya's first marine parks. It's renowned for its coral reefs, colorful fish, and sea turtles. That is in Watamu. You can find all of that. Other activities that include snorkeling and diving. People do a lot of snorkeling and diving in Watamu. Glass bottom boat rides, you can experience that in Watamu. So whale watching, which they say is usually between June and September, but unfortunately I'm in Kenya in October, so it means I can't see any whale. I can't do any whale watching. Well, another time. Watamu boasts some of Kenya's most beautiful beaches, which include obviously the Watamu beach and Turtle Bay. I'm here for the soft white sand and crystal clear waters that make Watamu beaches a perfect place for sunbathing and swimming. Watamu also has a biocan snake farm, a fascinating center for snake research and conservation, which for sure I won't be visiting because I don't like snakes. Another thing you can find in Watamu is water sports and deep sea fishing. Watamu is a hot spot for water sports enthusiasts, which will go there to carry activities including like night surfing and wind surfing. Watamu is also good for big game fishing. I hear the area is famous for marlin, sailfish, and tuna. All these activities you can find them in Watamu for those who are interested. Oh, what's that? Looks like a big factory, or what is it? Some tent or whatever it is. It looks beautiful though. All that being said, the best time to visit Watamu, it's pleasant to visit Watamu throughout the year, but the dry seasons, that is December to March, July to October, are ideal for outdoor activities. Gracefully, I'm here in October before things get south, so I'm hoping to enjoy my time in Watamu. By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you can just click the subscribe button and be part of this community we are building here, so that you won't miss our next uploads and you'll be part of us. And also leave a comment. I always appreciate your comments. I'll reply to them, especially if you're Kenyan and you have proposals of places to visit for me. Wow, we just got to this stretch and the road is well tarred. This tar is smooth and we're having some fun while driving on this road. I love what the Kenyan government is doing to the country. I think they're investing a lot in the building of this country. The road infrastructure is very, very good. I love to see when African countries decide to invest in their countries and make it beautiful for the citizens to enjoy. It's impressive. I wish the road was smooth like this from Mombasa right up to Watamu. But let's discover together. We enjoyed the smooth ride throughout, and a few moments later, we arrived at Watamu. Arriving at Watamu, the very first thing I noticed was the transition from a city life to a suburban life. It's a very small town, smaller roads, but it's very clean. I noticed that already. One thing I must also say is I think the Kenyan government is very particular about trees, because while driving through from Mombasa right up to Watamu, I saw a lot of greenery, trees well planted along the road, and it keeps the environment beautiful. We now have to drive through the town looking for our apartment, because we got an apartment for the weekend. We really did not know where the apartment was, so we tried to use our Google Maps. Then later had to stop somewhere to call the agency which we used to book, and had to take some directions. We drove around this place for about 15 to 20 minutes, just looking for exactly where it is. Oh, this is the snake farm. We just also passed the snake farm, which reminded I said I was not going to visit it because I don't like snakes. Anyway, we kept on looking for our apartment. While driving through, we passed through Papa Remo Beach, the beach we'll be visiting tomorrow. I hear this beach usually have a lot of parties over the weekend. So if you're a party person, this is the beach you want to be over the weekend. Loud music, parties throughout the night. Well, so we had finally found our entrance of our apartment, Maui Zuri, so villas. So we got in. So we called the person who's in charge to come and take us on the road. So he came, took us, and then this is our apartment. This is going to be home for the weekend. We got this beautiful apartment, which is 3 bedrooms, I think, a big parlor, a big kitchen, and this swimming pool area, which I'm already loving it. I love how the swimming pool looks like. And just take a glance at this beautiful villa. It's so beautiful. Look at the roofing, made from natural grass, and all of this just to tell you that Africa is a very beautiful place. We don't have, as an African, we don't need to travel to the Western people to see how their places look like, because we actually have all of this in Africa that we just need to explore. I'm loving this swimming pool already. I can't wait to get in. So this is going to be our home for this weekend. As we take a good look at this apartment, I would like to walk inside so that you see how beautiful it looks inside, also how natural it looks inside. As you walk inside, the very first thing you notice is this wooden table and a very wide open grass roof, maybe bamboo, and also the entire house is really wood and African. Like, this is the kitchen, white kitchen, still the same theme of wood everywhere. I walk you through to some of the rooms. You have this corridor, beautiful, made with these decorations of carpets around the corridor. This is where I'll be spending the night. This is my room, so I love how it looks like. Purely African, very nice, beautiful carvings, beautiful sculpture, and all of that. And the wardrobe is also pure wood, like ancient times. It looks like ancient, but I love it. Here is the bathroom, very white bathroom, and all of these African decorations. And as you can see, it's very beautiful. That is the shower area right there. We move out of the room again. I think I can show you the other room. Let me see if you can see the other room. Okay, the other room has the same theme with all of this nice looking net for mosquitoes, and the same with the toilet. The same. Oh, this one, the bathroom part, the shower part looks very beautiful. Oh, look at this. I love this. I love this. So this will be spending the night, and definitely the entire weekend. Oh, that's a soap wash. Very beautiful, beautifully crafted. I love this. We ended the night with a barbecue. So this is us trying to make a barbecue for the night. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do subscribe and wait for the next episode as we visit the beach tomorrow. See you next time. Until then.